This leads our bulletins. Mpumalanga's tourism towns are reeling in fear and shock due to illegal mining. Affected communities are calling on the provincial government to have more law enforcement agencies on the ground to clamp down on the illegal activities. Now, over 150 illegal miners have been arrested by the police's Operation Valumkoti since the beginning of this month alone. These illegal miners were arrested in Pilgrim's Rest, Sabi, Barberton and Skumanskloof, among others. 32 Zamazamas appeared in Graskop and Barberton Magistrate Court today. The accused could face between 6 to 3 years in prison for contraventions of the Immigration Act and possession of precious metals.
Dating them, and some are even cooking for them to go and dig and destroy this beautiful town. Our summers kill each other, each and every day. We've got children, they don't care whether we are on the scene or anything. Our children are now living in trauma or in fear. Some were staying with them in our houses just because we are trying to make a living from their rent and stuff. But they are affecting the community, our economy. Even now, if either you can check at the Royal Hotel, it has been closed. Reason being what? There's no any tourist that can visit Pilgrim Rest. A place where this is a Masama. They have got that fear that is either is dangerous or anything. Because now they are robbing. If either they didn't make money, they're the one who's marking people.
Over 150 suspects have been arrested in different areas for different crimes from the beginning of the month. Some of the arrested suspects were charged for contravention of Immigration Act of South Africa, possession of explosive and ammunition, possession of dagga, possession of illicit mining equipment. Apart from the arrest, illicit mining equipment were confiscated, jackhammers, generators, gas cylinders. During the operation, a firearm and ammunition were also recovered.
All right, joining us for more on the current illegal mining in the tourist towns of Mpumalanga is SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo. Good evening, Tumelo. Thank you very much for joining us. So talk us through this issue of illegal mining in some of these tourist towns in the province.
Well, indeed, illegal mining activities has been happening a lot, especially in the Barberton, in the Sabi, and also in Graskop, and also in Pilgrim's Rest. So the police have been also clamping down on this illegal mining because no tourists are actually going into this tourist town anymore. We were in Pilgrim's Rest this morning, where 15 illegal miners were expected to appear in court. We're actually just working around the town there, where we saw no tourists actually coming into the town, and the community are concerned that these illegal miners are starting to dig trenches, especially deep trenches that are so close to the road, are so close to their houses, and we were even afraid to go into the township because they told us that it is not safe there to go there to start filming there because they're also getting very, very close to the community, and also no tourists are coming to these areas, and that's a concern because most of these people that live in Pilgrim's Rest and in this tourism town, especially in Barberton, they depend mostly in tourism for their livelihood. I would see ladies that are selling stuff outside the community there. They have not made a selling in months. Some of them saying that if they can sell one product in a month, that's a huge for them. A number of businesses are starting to close down in Pilgrim's Rest because of these illegal miners, because no one is coming to that town.
Tumelo, that's honestly quite worrying. So are the police's operations actually effective? Because we understand that 150 miners have been arrested, but that is against how many? Because if it's 150, it sounds like a large number, but context is important here. 150 against 5,000 illegal miners that are roaming around these towns, or what? Is it effective, or are community members telling you that the operations by police are effective?
Well, the community are thinking that this Valamkoti or the number of police that are on the ground are not enough to deal with the illegal mining in their town. They're saying that, some of the people that are living in the communities, they're also benefiting from this illegal mining because some of them, they are actually coming into the community and sleeping in their houses and also renting out houses in the community, and saying that some of them actually saying that young girls are dating these illegal miners. So it is benefiting some of the people, but the they're saying that it is not effective of the police are saying that they have an operation Valamkoti that is coming into their town that is fighting this crime, because they're saying that now the community, they are outnumbered. There are more of illegal miners actually living in Pilgrim's Rest than the original people that have been born in that community. One gentleman that spoke to us actually decided that he wants to speak to us on camera, not hiding his face, saying that everyone is living in fear, and also the fact that the police are not doing enough. They're saying that they need more police in the area. They want the police actually to be helped by the SADF if it's possible, because they're saying that they have been speaking to the provincial government, especially the Premier and also the MEC of Community Safety. Last year, remember that the two leaders actually went into that community. The first day they could not go into the community because there was a fear that these people, that these illegal miners might be armed and might have like a lot of ammunition, that they might not be safe for these leaders to go there. But they eventually did go and visit this community and promised that they will be dealing with these illegal miners. But the number of arrests that they are seeing in the community is not happy with the number of people being arrested, saying that there are more illegal miners living within among them.
All right, Tumelo, thank you very much for that clarity. That's SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo in Mpumalanga.